That's a nice fish. That's what I've been waiting for. Ooh, a little drag. Big old boil down there. Sweet. River rats, we got high water and fresh bait, and I think the only ones out there who like that more than me are probably the fish. Hopefully we get on a few. So let's go. Yeah, Operation Flathead's about to enter into full effect, but we had a little bit of a cold front come through that slowed things down, and I did more turkey hunting this year than I have in a long time. It's been a whole bunch of fun. Birds have been fairly cooperative, even though I'm basically the bad news bears of turkey hunting, and started hunting out of one of those see-through blinds that Tide We makes, and you don't have to worry about birds sneaking in between you and your decoys out of sight, and you can see more, and it's been pretty darn neat. But this rising water, oftentimes the channel cats get all stirred up and wound up, and I like catching them. They're a whole lot of fun. And I like fun, so I'm gonna try to have some fun today. Thankfully, my good time isn't solely dependent on catching fish, but man, the conditions are pretty darn, they point towards some good fishing, but we'll see. They've surprised me many times, and I found a way to get skunked in every single condition imaginable. Hopefully that's not today. Yeah, I got the striper stealth rods that are quickly becoming my favorite channel cat rod, maybe ever. I just like how they bend. Seem to hook fish really good and keep fish hooked really good, and they're light enough where catching chans on them is a really good time. And hopefully I'll get some hybrids on them, and it'd be really cool to pick up that random flathead on one. He'd bend this thing like a horseshoe. But got a PC Fun Alloy M on there, spooled with 40-pound braid, and I got a 30-pound leader in case I run into that stray flathead. And also it makes it easier landing fish on muddy banks like we got right now. Yeah, nothing crazy. Carolina rig. I'm gonna have a sinker on there, and then got a 2 or 3/0 Kale hook that is getting a little blunt, so I need to sharpen that. Always keep a sharpening. Actually, I like the diamond sharpeners. I got one of them bungee corded to my bag. Hopefully, the fish are cooperative. Yeah, there's my diamond file. I think that one's okay. This one's just got a little bit of not rust, but whatever you call it before it starts rusting. Oh, much better. Need a stinker. 2 or 3 ounces. Usually it doesn't matter, but in this slightly heavier flow, it does a little bit. So there's a 2. And I'll probably put a 3 on that one because I'm fishing it closer. Throw this one a little further. I'll throw a bobber rod down there a ways. I'm going to be mobile if I have to be, but lots of times when the water's up, they come to you. So hopefully that's the case. Yeah, I got some fresh shad. I'll try to keep them out of the sun. Could have brought a cooler, but it's just one more thing to haul. That's your big fish piece, that head chunk. There's not, this rising water, well, it's actually dropping, but it's up. These conditions are where you run into the big dogs. Ain't a guarantee, but your odds are definitely better. Oh, it's so mucky. I kind of like it. Yeah, just hook it lightly. Lots of hook point. Check your drag. That's about right. Hopefully I hear some drag going. Short cast to start. It ain't very deep there. Put that there. We'll hook us a body chunk and send this one down just a little bit further past them sticks. There we go. And every time that sun comes out, it feels like it warms up 10 degrees, and then it goes away and you feel a gust of wind and it feels like it drops 15. can't make up my mind if I want to keep this sweatshirt on or not. And for Slappy, the bobber rod, you can't buy this. I built it. Had this rod for a long time. Treated me good. The day it breaks, which will inevitably happen because I'm a little harder on it than I should be, will be a sad day. But for real, I got another PC Fun. Gosh, what is the name of this one? Carbon XCS, and it's like an 8:1:1 gear ratio, which those are too, and you could definitely use one of them, but I'll be quite honest, I like the black. Definitely, it's cheaper too, which is kind of nice. Very functional, has all the characteristics you need. Been using it for a couple years, so durability's there too. Oh, I got mud on my pants. I'm sure that won't be the only time that happens today. Go get him, buddy. And my bait, I casted it out there, but I'm gonna drift it down a little ways, let it swing all the way to the bank. It's ticking on the bottom, which is good. Be cool if it just got hit drifting right down the river, but seems like high water, most of the fish are hugging shore. Like a really good spot would be across the river behind that log. See that nice current break there? That current break extends a long ways. I said, we'll fish here for a minute. If we get them, we'll stay, and if we don't, we'll leave. There's legit a fish moving right there. Just saw the boils right on the bank. Doesn't guarantee nothing, but it's not a bad sign. Oh, that was definitely a bite. Hopefully my butt quack wasn't sticking out when I leaned over. The only thing I don't love about this spot is there's not like a very defined seam, you know. But it's funny how the other side of the river always looks better when you're on this side, and then you go over there and you're like, it doesn't look as good. I'd rather be where I started. At least that happens to me a lot. Bob got nibbed, and he's still nibbing. Pull it down. You might. Taking his sweet time. Pull it right out of his mouth. I'll check the bait in a sec. Lots of times they come back. I'm gonna rotate the rod so the bobber will drift even closer to the bank. Much better. Is he gonna do it this time? Oh, I think we got him. He's running out in the middle. Oh, he's pretty nice. Oh yeah, I like it. I always wonder, is it the same one I missed? Or are there just a pile of them running up river? I'm more inclined to think the latter, but I'm not sure. He just swam into that line. Is he in it or over it? Or okay, came out, cool. Okay, we're gonna go between you guys. Over, under. I like how that didn't take very long. Like I said, hopefully it's one of them days where you can just, like, they're gonna come to me. I don't have to so much walk a bunch and go to them. See you in the sticks. Hopefully I don't fall in the water. Okay, he's out of the sticks. Old Slappy, you are a good time, but oh yeah. Nice one. Oh, come here. The downfall of the 10-foot rod is landing them is a little precarious at times on muddy banks, but we got him. He's hooked kind of funny. I'm gonna try to keep that. Oh, I was gonna try to keep that out of the mud, but that's not gonna be the easiest hole to do. You know, we'll just flip it up here. Hook it on a tree branch. of my choosing instead of its choosing. Okay. You don't get to see the bobber go under, so it's not quite as fun, but it's effective. And I do appreciate that part of it. That's just a damn, I mean, he's so fat. Like, when the water shoots up, they just eat and eat and eat, and he's been eating pretty good. Or she, I'm not sure. All right, see you, buddy. That was a satisfying plop. Need more Chad. Try a head chunk. I hear something moving around in the trees. I don't know what it is, but the muddiness is beginning. When I was a kid, my mom would get so mad when I came home just covered in mud. We moved when I was about 12 or 13, and the new house had a mud room, and I think that was a pretty high priority for my mom. A mud room and then a bathroom immediately down the hall, so you know, you get your gross clothes off and immediately hop in the shower. And that was a pretty good system, though. I was still pretty good at making the house dirty, but not quite at the level I was. We'll tilt this back in, get it closer to the bank. Hopefully we get a bite on one of these too. Because as much as I love catching fish on that one, I also love catching fish on these. Being shorter rods, they're a little more effective fish fighting tool. And I'm gonna sit down for a minute. I brought my cushion. Easier to carry than a chair, but definitely muddier than a chair, so probably gonna leave here today pretty muddy. It's all right. Accepted it before I even came. All right, catfish. Come out wherever you are. Well, we got that quick fish and then nothing, so apparently this isn't as good of a catfish funnel as I was hoping it would be, which me making the wrong decision isn't anything uncommon. But luckily, we can mosey our way down the bank and look for greener pastures. So let's do that. We got plenty of bait, so every rod's getting fresh ones. You can see how the grass is laid over a little bit. There's stuff caught in the trees and stuff. Yeah, that water was up pretty darn high. It's came down a bunch, but it's still pretty high. But 2 days ago, where we're standing now, we'd be underwater. Moving, slipping, sliding. That high water dumps a lot of silt. Definitely rubber boot territory. Like to get on the other side of these willows. That's the goal. Looks like some deer even knocked some of the grass down for me. That's nice of them. Hoop! Oh! I about ate it. Try to stay up a little higher. It's pretty soggy up here too, but not quite as bad. Okay. This looks like it's got some potential. Get past that willow and look at it a little closer. Yeah, it's a little bit softer water over here. It's also a steeper bank. Make landing fish a little tougher. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And if you're gonna do the bobber thing with this, or really any creek fishing, I recommend a pretty buoyant one. This is a Thill big fish slider. It'll float an ounce. Pretty good. That's what's on there right now. You can get by with a smaller one. I just like the added buoyancy, helps carry it closer to the bank. Small ones that aren't as buoyant, you get hung on the bottom and they don't have as much pulling back to keep it ticking. Okay. You're fishing again. I do know if I walk downriver, I'm going up high. Heading down, I ain't walking on the edge through this mud. But hopefully we get one. Or 10. I like this spot. I don't love this spot. Oop, got a nibble. Oop. Oh, he dropped it. That dirty dog. I got my hand all muddy. We caught a fish and gotten some bites, but I really thought it'd be better. I thought it'd be like 1 to 4 fish or more per spot versus 1 at one spot and nibbles at the other. We haven't been here. We've only been here about 3 or 4 minutes, so I might be getting ahead of myself, but I've been known to do such things. I bet if we land on them, though, we land on them in a pretty big way. Probably just gonna have to get poison ivy really bad to make it happen. Walk through what felt like a mile of stinging nettles, and they're still living up to their name, and those ones might even been working on some extra credit, but we're here where I want to start fishing. I think, not saying we'll get one here. Be surprised if we didn't, but I've been surprised before, so. Ooh, there we go. That's a nice fish. He about took the rod with him. I was replying to old YouTube comments. That's what I've been waiting for. Ooh, a little drag. Big old boil down there. Sweet. Let's see, what's he gonna do with them other lines? Gonna swim right into that one. Come on, buddy. You can only do so much with them with this big whippy fishing rod, but man, is it fun. Ooh. And he was a long, ooh, little drag. Stay on. Stay on. Wow, this is a serious one, I think. It was nice of him to go over the lines. I think we're clear of him. He ain't as big as I dreamed he was, but he's fighting awesome. I got him right here. We gonna see him? Oh yeah. Oh, he's pretty nice. Oh, buddy. Pale. You've been living in that muddy water. It's cool how they change colors like that. Clear water catfish are usually darker, and then muddy water catfish are usually lighter. There's always exceptions, but not this time. He's pretty light colored. God, he's fat. Okay, sit that on that stick so it doesn't get muddy. Open your mouth. Hooked in the corner nicely. Appreciate that. Heck yeah. Go on a walk. We got rewarded with a good one. He's thick. Yeah. Big broad head and big gut. Be sweet to get a few more like him. Cool. See you, bud. And he fought good too. He's stocky, bud. The bobber continues to get all the action. I don't know if it's because it's on a bobber or the bobber puts it where it needs to be better than just casting out. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter why, as long as you know the conditions that create the bite you're trying to get. I don't think so, but that's just my opinion. That one get bit? Bounced. Or is it ticking on the bottom? Oh, that's a bite. Pull it down. There we go. Yep. Another good one. Yep. Okay, cool. Didn't even get the other one back in the water. Ooh. This one got, there's logs over there. This one got a head of steam using the current to his advantage. Heck yeah. They are so tuned up today. I mean, not from a biting perspective, at least not so far, but that last one fought awesome. The first one fought awesome, and this one's fighting awesome. So we're 3 for 3 there. Yeah. Come on, bud. I bet he's gonna look a lot like the last one. Yeah, you want to swim over the top of that, that's just fine by me. Yeah, the other nice part about the long cast is you get to enjoy a nice long fight with them too. Man, what a nice fish. Where'd my bait go? I stepped on it. Oop. Look down for a sec. Get myself in trouble. Come on. Oh, there was a fish right there. He just spooked him. Yeah, he does. He looks a lot like the last one. He might actually be bigger. Not like night and day, but maybe a little bit. Very similar. Which means a very nice fish. He's hooked weird. He's hooked under the chin. Huh. Well, I'm not going to ask questions. He's in. He's in. I have to get the pliers. All right. Almost a carbon copy of awesomeness. Now we're down to one rod in the water. Man, if this action could keep up for a little bit, that'd be pretty darn cool. I'm enjoying what I got going right now, though. All right, bud. Off he goes, too. Oh, there's my bait. Cool. Get this back out, and then get the other one back out. Yeah, these fish are in like a couple feet of water's all. Maybe less, 1 to 2. Yeah, I mean, the water's up and it's deeper out in the middle, but when it's high and muddy, usually they're often right on the bank. And both of those fish, I mean, the one that ate the bobber was right on the bank, and the other one is pretty close to the bank. Got those 2 quick fish. Maybe the falling water's got them not moving as much. Even though it's up, it's dropping, and it's dropping pretty quick, so they might not be moving as much. But bet if we slide down 50 yards, we can get on some more, and then make another move about 50 yards and get on some more. We'll give this 5 minutes or so. This is definitely the best looking spot. I will have had the chance to toss a line since I've been here. I think the other side still looks better, but Also the deepest spot. I'm only gonna fish 2 here. 2 bottom rigs. And that's just because I think if I throw the bobber rod out, it's gonna get pretty cluttered, and I don't know how effective it'd be anyway. It's the deepest spot for sure too. The only thing it's missing is a tree on the bank. There's a tree down there. Depending on how this goes, I might walk down and try to fish it. We will see. Oh, he dropped it. There's even the one close to us. Yeah, I'm surprised it's as slow as it is. Just when you think you got them figured out, you don't. Haven't drank much water. Maybe dehydration's the problem. Hydration's definitely key. Could swim to the other side and try over there. I'm just kidding. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. I'm not getting them here. That looks good over there, but it looks good here too. All right, Slappy. Calling you up off the bench. Oh, I thought I had a bite. I accidentally bumped the line with the fishing rod. Oh, I might have a bite. Oh, I do have a bite. Nope. He popped it a little bit better. All right, we got him there. Yep. Oh no! Oh no, he's still there. He just switched directions really quick. Thought I lost him. Sweet. Ooh, he's fast. Oh, nice one. Oh, my bait just went fly. No, I thought he came off the hook there for a second. He just switched directions on me. Ooh. That fish is either full of eggs or food or both. My money is on both. Oh, tell me about it. Yeah. I would have been pretty disheartened if we didn't catch one here of all places, because like I said, I think this is the best looking spot we've been to. Oh, got another one going. I'll let this one go over here, hopefully not disturb the one trying to eat it. Do it. I guess they don't have jetpack strapped to them, so it takes them a little bit of time to get here. Get Slappy out there, drifted down a good little ways. And you get the other one back out there. Go get him, buddy. That fly went right into my ear. Just gonna swing old Slappy right to the bank. He's getting tangled on the bottom. Good, the bottom's where I want it. Also want another chunk of bait. Thought we had plenty, but we are running a little low. Oh. Drank some water, caught some fish. Hydration's key. Oh, the bob just got bobbed. Still getting bobbed. There he goes. I whiffed him. Should have let him pull it all the way down. Whoops. Come on, buddy. He's trying. He's still trying. Oh, there we go. Yep, he tried much better. Wow. Ooh. Yeah, that's not the fish I was expecting with the way that he was just nibbling on it. What a nice surprise. Yep, stay out of that. Okay, we're over it. Yep, we're over it. I think, yep, okay. Oh yeah, he's nice. Yeah, once he made up his mind, took him a minute to make up his mind, but he really made up his mind. Come on, bobber, you're getting outworked now. Well, that's on that headpiece too. Maybe that was why it took a minute to get it down. All right, come here. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's built like a bullhead. Okay, try to keep my reel out of the mud. Yeah, short, stocky, dandy right there. Yeah, the fish seem to fight harder and are a lot meaner this time of year. Maybe it's all in my head. All right. Either way, I'm happy to have got you. See you, buddy. Off he goes. Sweet. Cast me another one out. I think I'll switch to a body chunk. Got one head chunk left. Yep, I dig that spot. Oh, the beeves coming up the bank. Me and beavers don't get along. It's not that I have a real problem with beavers, it just seems like every one of them's got a problem with me. Me and muskrats, we're cool, but beavers are not fans of me. Which I don't think anybody would blame them. Oh wow. Sun really shined through the clouds there. Sometimes it takes just a little ray of sunshine for you to realize how dark it really is. I feel like that could be metaphorical for a lot of things. I don't feel like getting that deep into stuff today though. Just want to catch a few more catfish. Especially if they keep fighting like that. Do it. All right, got him. Another surprisingly bigger fish. Yeah, not as big as the last one, but pretty nice. All right, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty nice being able to hang out here, not have to crawl down that cut bank and still getting bit. Yep. We'll take, oh, reel got caught on the rod. That was not as smooth as I planned. Oh, he's nice. He might be, I don't know. He's nice. Nice fish. Fat fish. It's like all of them. I mean, we're still having a good day. And I thought it would be better. And the fact that every fish is just full makes me think I missed the pandemonium. Because I'm sure it was at one point in time. Like pandemonium. Just a little late on it, but I mean, we're still catching. Still having fun. Haven't fell in the water yet. All right. Go ahead, buddy. It's dark enough I don't need sunglasses, but gnats keep flying into my eyes. Ooh, do I have scales on it? Definitely have some shad scales. Oh, gross. Whoops. That's funny. You gonna do it, bud? Pretty nibbly. I guess they've all been pretty nibbly. Keep going. Give me one more pull. Okay. I got a little impatient. Hopefully it doesn't hurt me. Not as big as the other ones. Also might explain why I didn't pull it down quite like the other ones. Let's see them. Oh! Didn't hook them as well as the other ones either. I was about to just say he's still pulling pretty good. Pulling pretty good to pull the hook out. We were a little further down there, about even with the old bob. Hopefully we get one more chance. We're not catching them hand over fist, but it's a bite about every 10 or 12 minutes. I can't complain about that. Starting to wonder if these other ones even have bait on them. Not getting much love. We'll reel this one in and check it out. Oh, it's caught on a stick. It has no bait, so that answers that question. I'm going to set it a little bit shallower and try to float it a little further down, get it close to the bank. Keep snagging on a lot more stuff here. Oh, both of them, that's weird. So that one bit at the same exact time. Oh, got him. For the moment. Hopefully he stays pinned. He's just down there freaking out. We'll let him figure it out. Don't need to pull any hooks. Yeah, this one got bit at the exact same time as the bobber. Yeah, he's running right at me. It's funny how blues and channels both do that. He's pretty darn decent. Sweet. There's a lot of things happening right now. Can I lift you by the leader? You're kind of borderline. I'm gonna try it. Yep. Okay. Jeez, porky bud. Yeah, not hooked, I mean hooked past the tooth patch, but not in the corner. Kind of weird spot to get hooked, but. Yeah. Another dandy. It's just, you know, it started out slow, they made me work for them, but now I'm sitting in the same spot and I keep catching fish every 10 minutes or so, and they're nice ones. Almost got a double. Okay, buddy. Only got about really 2 more pieces of bait. At least fresh bait. I got that head laying there. I got some tails I can use. Tails aren't my favorite because they don't have that as much blood in them. They're still meat on a hook. Let me see if I can put this down in the same spot. Close enough, I think. We will see. Woodpecker sounded like he was doing some pretty hardcore construction. Busting out the jackhammer. Yeah, this turned into a pretty darn good little spot. I do have a pretty darn good little walk through the poison ivy and the stinging nettles, but hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Creek walking's awesome. Thanks for watching. Hope you catch a giant.